Hello everyone, I am Divya, your math facilitator. In this video, we shall learn few problems based on chapter 2 of class 9, polynomials and factorization. So moving on to the first question, you have to find the degree of these polynomials. Okay, as I said, degree is nothing but the highest power of the variable. Okay, so here you can see the highest power of the variable is 5. Okay, so x is the variable here and the highest power is 5. So degree of this polynomial is 5. Clear? Now in this polynomial you can see that x and y, you have two variables, but the highest power is with x and x has a power 6. Okay, so 6 is the highest power, so 6 is the degree of this polynomial. Clear? Now here in this polynomial you can see you have y square. Okay, so the degree of this polynomial is 2 since the power of y is 2. Okay, now here you can see you have 5t minus root 3 and the power of t is a variable and power of t is what? It is 1. So degree of this polynomial is 1. You don't get confused with root 3. Root 3 is just a constant. Okay, so you have to concentrate only on the variables when you are checking the degree of the polynomial. Moving on to the next question, you have to find whether these algebraic expressions are polynomials or not. So what is the condition for polynomial? An algebraic expression is a polynomial when the variables have a non-negative integral power. Okay, so nothing but you should have a positive integer as a power. Okay, so here you can see 3x square minus 2x plus 5. Here the variable is x and x has what powers? It has a positive integral power. So 2 and here x power 1. 2 and 1 are positive integral powers. So this is a polynomial. Clear? Now here in the second example, x square plus root 2. X is a variable and it has a power which is positive. Okay, it is non-negative integral power. So this is also a polynomial. Okay, now the third case is y plus 2 by y. Okay, so here 2 by y is nothing but 2 into 1 by y. Yes, you can write it in this way. Yes, and you have learnt 1 by a power m is nothing but a power minus m. Yes, so here y is nothing but y power 1. Okay, so if I want to take y to the numerator using this formula, 1 by a power m is a power minus m. So 1 by y is y power minus 1. Yes, so the power is 1, so it becomes minus 1. This is y plus 2 y power minus 1. Okay, so now you can see the variable y has 1 here, the power, and here the variable y has power minus 1. Now minus 1 is not non-negative, it is negative integer. Okay, so this is not a polynomial. Clear? Now here this is nothing but 5x power 1 by 2. 5 root x is nothing but x power 1 by 2 plus x root 5. Okay, now x has a power 1 by 2 which is not integral. Okay, it is a fraction. So this is also not a polynomial. Moving on to the next question, you have to find the coefficient of x cube in these terms. Okay, so now here the coefficient of x cube is nothing but root 2. Clear? So coefficient is nothing but the constant which is multiplied with this variable. Clear? So x cube is multiplied with what? With root 2. So root 2 is a coefficient of x cube. Okay, here x cube is multiplied with pi by 2. So pi by 2 is a coefficient of x cube. Clear? And here you can see x cube is multiplied with minus 2 by 3. So this complete minus 2 by 3 is a coefficient of x cube. Clear? Now here you can see you have 2x square plus 5. You don't have a term x cube here. So the coefficient of x cube is 0. Okay, since you don't have x cube, so the coefficient is 0. Moving on to the next question, you have to classify these polynomials as linear, quadratic or cubic. Okay, so what is this classification? It is nothing but classification based on degree of the polynomial. Okay, so when do you say that a polynomial is linear polynomial? When the degree of the polynomial is 1. Okay, and when the degree of the polynomial is 2, you say that the polynomial is quadratic polynomial. Clear? And then when the degree of the polynomial is 3, you say that it is a cubic polynomial. Clear? So using that, let us classify here. Here you can see that there are two terms and the variable is x and the highest power of x is what? It is 3. So degree of this polynomial is 3. Since the degree is 3, the polynomial is nothing but it is a cubic polynomial. Clear? Now here in the next question, it is x square plus x plus 4. Okay, so what is the degree of this polynomial? X has highest power 2. Okay, so degree is 2. Since the degree is 2, it is called quadratic polynomial. Clear? Now here 3p is also a polynomial where p is a variable, yes, and what is the power of p? It is 1. So the degree of this polynomial is what? It is 1. So this polynomial is called what? It is called linear polynomial. Okay, so you will firstly find out the degrees, and depending on that you will classify them as linear, quadratic or cubic. Now moving on to the next question, you have to find the value of this polynomial. Let this polynomial be p of x. Okay, you have to find when x equal to 0 what is the value of this polynomial, and when x equal to minus 1 what is its value, and so on. Okay, so firstly, now this is p of x. So when x equal to 0 you will substitute 0 in this place. Okay, so this polynomial p of x is nothing but it is 4 into 0 minus 5 into 0 plus 3. Okay, so 4 into 0 is 0, 5 into 0 is 0 plus 3. So the answer is 3. Clear? So now when x equal to minus 1, then p of x will be, p of x is 4 into minus 1 whole square. Okay, so in the place of x you are substituting minus 1, and you have minus 5 into, and in place of x it is minus 1 plus 3. Okay, so this is nothing but 4 into minus 1 whole square is 1, minus 1 into minus 1, so it is 1. So 4 into 1 is 4. Okay, so 5 into 1 is 5, and you have minus into minus which is plus, and you have plus 3. Okay, so this is 9 plus 3, it is 12. Okay, so when x equal to minus 1, this p of x is nothing but 12. The value of p of x is 12. Now when x equal to 2, then p of 2 will be, so it is 4 into x, in the place of x you will substitute what? 2. So 2 square minus 5 into 2 plus 3. Okay, so this is 4 into 2 square is nothing but 4. Okay, so it is 4 into 4, 16 minus 5 2s are 10 plus 3. Clear? So 16 minus 10 is 6, 6 plus 3 is 9. Okay, now moving on to this, x equal to 1 by 2. So you have to find p of 1 by 2. Okay, nothing but substituting 1 by 2 in the place of p of x. Okay, so it is 4 into, so in the place of x you will substitute 1 by 2. So it is 1 by 2 square plus, it is minus 5 into 1 by 2 plus 3. Okay, so this is 4 into, so it is 1 square is 1 divided by 2 square is 4 minus 5 into 1 by 2 plus 3. Okay, so it is 4 ones are 4 ones are 4. Okay, so here you will have 1 into 1 is 1 minus 5 by 2 plus 3. Okay, let us solve this. So this is nothing but 1 plus 3 is 4 minus 5 by 2. Okay, so taking LCM you will have 2 as the LCM, and here it is 8 minus 5. So the answer is 3 by 2. Okay, so when x equal to 1 by 2, so p of x will be 3 by 2. Okay, so here also you can write this is nothing but p of 0. Why? Because you are substituting 0 in the place of x. Okay, and here it is nothing but p of 1. Okay, and this is p of 2, p of 1 by 2. Moving on to the next question. So p of z is z cube, and you have to find p of 0, p of 1, p of 2. Okay, so what is p of 0? P of 0 is nothing but substituting 0 in the place of z. Okay, so it is 0 cube. So 0 cube is nothing but 0, 0 into 0 into 0 is 0. Okay, now finding p of 1. P of 1 is substitute 1 in the place of z. So 1 cube is 1 again, 1 into 1 into 1. Okay, now you have to find p of 2. So substitute 2 in the place of z, it is 2 cube. 2 cube is nothing but 2 into 2 into 2. So it is 8. Clear? Very simple, right? Now let us see this. P of t is t minus 1 into t plus 1, and you have to substitute p of 0, p of 1, p of 2. You have to find those values. Okay, so firstly it is of the form a minus b into a plus b, so it is a square minus b square. Do you agree? So using the identity a minus b into a plus b equal to a square minus b square. Okay, so just to simplify our calculations. Clear? So this is t square minus 1 square is what? It is 1. Okay, so t square minus 1. This polynomial can be written as t square minus 1. Okay, this is nothing but p of t. Okay, now you have to find p of 0. P of 0 is nothing but 0 square minus 1. 0 square is nothing but 0 minus 1. So it is minus 1. Okay, now you have p of 1. P of 1 is, in the place of t you will substitute 1. So 1 square minus 1. So it is 1 minus 1 is 0. Okay, now p of 2 is nothing but in the place of t you will substitute 2. So 2 square minus 1, 2 square is 4 minus 1 it is 3. Clear? Now even if you don't solve this, it is okay, you can directly substitute these values here also, you will get the same answers. Clear? But just for simple calculations I have solved it, otherwise also you can just substitute here in the given polynomial, you will get the same answer. Moving on to the next question, here you have to verify if this given values are zeros of this polynomial or not. Okay, so what is zero of polynomial? If you substitute these value here in the polynomial, you have to get the answer as 0. Okay, then you say that such a value is called zero of the polynomial. Clear? So now here the value of x is plus or minus 1. Let us substitute. If x equal to plus 1, let us see the first case. Okay, you have two values, let us take the first value. So if x equal to 1, then p of 1 it will be 1 square minus 1. Okay, so 1 square is 1 and minus 1, so the answer is 0. Yes, and now if x is minus 1, what will happen? P of minus 1 is minus 1 whole square minus 1. Okay, so minus 1 whole square is nothing but plus 1 minus 1, so answer is 0. So in both the cases when x equal to plus 1 and minus 1, the answer you got is 0. Okay, so this polynomial value became 0. So both these x equal to minus 1 and plus 1 are zeros of polynomial. Okay, therefore x equal to minus and plus 1 are 0 of the given polynomial. Clear? So let us check here for the next problem. P of x is x minus 1 into x plus 2, and let us take the value of x equal to minus 1 first. Okay, so if x equal to minus 1, let us check the value. Clear? So p of x will be, p of minus 1 is nothing but minus 1 minus 1. So in the place of x you substituted minus 1, and here in the place of x also you will substitute minus 1 plus 2. Okay, solving the brackets first. So this is minus 1 is minus 2 into, you have minus 1 plus 2 is 1. Okay, so this is minus 2 is the answer. Clear? Now let us check if x equal to minus 2, what happens? So p of minus 2 is nothing but, here you will substitute minus 2. Minus 2 minus 1 into minus 2 plus 2. Okay, so this is nothing but minus 3, and minus 2 plus 2 gives you what? 0. So this is 0. Okay, so p of minus 2 is giving you 0, whereas p of minus 1 is not 0. Clear? Therefore x equal to minus 2 is the 0 of this solution. Okay, so minus 2 is the 0 of this polynomial. Moving on to the next bit of this question, p of x is ax plus b and the given value of x is minus b by a. Okay, so now let us find p of minus b by a. Okay, so it is nothing but in the place of x you will substitute what? Minus b by a. Okay, so minus b by a plus b. Okay, so this is a ones. Okay, a and a gets cancelled. So it is 1 into minus b is minus b plus b. So the answer is 0. Okay, since you got p of minus b by a as 0, so b by a minus b by a is the 0 of this polynomial. Clear? Moving on to the next bit, you have f of x equal to 3x square minus 1, and you have to substitute these two values. So f of first value is minus 1 by root 3. Let us substitute and see, it is 3 into minus 1 by root 3 square minus 1. Okay, so it is 3 into minus 1 square is 1 by root 3 square is 3 minus 1. So this is 3 ones, so 1 minus 1 is 0. Okay, now let us take this value f of 2 by root 3. Okay, so this is 3 into 2 by root 3 square minus 1. Okay, so this is 3 into 2 square is 4 divided by 3, root 3 square is 3 minus 1. Okay, so 3 ones, so it is 1 into 4 is 4 minus 1, so this is 3. Okay, so 2 by root 3 is not a 0 of this polynomial, but minus 1 by root 3 is 0 of the polynomial, since the value of this is becoming 0. Moving on to the next question, you have to find the zeros of these polynomials. Okay, so the first polynomial which is given is f of x is x minus 2. It's a linear polynomial, so we have learned that for a linear polynomial you can directly equate this polynomial to 0 to get the 0 of the polynomial. Okay, so x minus 2 equal to 0, so x is 2. Clear? So 2 is a 0 of this polynomial. If you substitute 2 also, you can check that this value should become 0. Okay, so substituting 2 here, it is 2 minus 2, 0. Clear? So 2 is a 0 of this polynomial. Yes, so simply you will equate the given linear polynomial to 0 to get the value of x. Clear? Now here also you will equate it to 0. 2x plus 3 is 0. 2x is plus 3, you will send it to other side, becomes minus 3. So x is minus 3 divided by 2. 2 is in multiplication here, so when it goes to the other side becomes division. So x equal to minus 3 by 2 is the 0 of this polynomial. Clear? Now the next one, 2x minus 3, here also you will equate it to what? Equate it to 0. So it is 2x equal to minus 3 becomes plus 3. So x is 3 by 2. Okay. You can also cross check these zeros of the polynomial by substituting this value here, and you have to get the polynomial, the value of the polynomial as 0. Clear? So now px plus q. Okay. So here also it is linear polynomial. So px plus q is 0. So px is what? It is minus q. So x is minus q by p. Okay. Very similar to these polynomials. Yes, so the value of x is minus q by p. Here also you can substitute the value of x here to find whether this polynomial is becoming 0 or not. Okay, and it will be, the value of this polynomial will be 0 if you substitute x equal to minus q by p. So this is the 0 of this given polynomial. Now in this question, this is the given polynomial and they are telling you that 2 is the 0 of this polynomial, which means p of 2 is 0. Okay, when you substitute 2 in this polynomial, you will get the value as 0. Okay, so p of 2 is 0. Now you have to find the value of a. Okay, so now what is p of 2? P of 2 is nothing but substituting 2 in the place of x. Okay, so it is 2 into, so 2 square minus 3 into 2 plus 7, a equal to what? It is equal to 0. Okay, so 2 into 2 square is 2 into 2 square is 4. Okay, so minus 3 into 2 is 6 plus you have 7a equal to 0. Okay, so 2 4s are 8 minus 6 plus 7a is 0. So 8 minus 6 is 2 plus 7a is 0. So 7a is what? Plus 2, bringing it to other side will be minus 2. So a is minus 2 by 7. Clear? So very simple, you have to know that 0 of the polynomial p of 2 is 0. Okay, this, with this condition you will just solve, substitute the value of x as 2 and solve this. Moving on to the next question, this is the given polynomial and f of 0 is 0 and f of 1 is 0. Nothing but 0 and 1 are the zeros of this polynomial. Okay, so I wrote the condition, since 0 is a 0 of this polynomial, so f of 0 is 0. Okay, and 1 is a 0 of this polynomial, so f of 1 is 0. Clear? So now firstly find what is f of 0 equal to 0. Okay, nothing but you have to substitute 0 in this place. Okay, so it is 2 into 0 cube minus 3 into 0 square plus a into 0 plus b is 0. Okay, so I am substituting 0 in the place of x. Okay, so something into 0, this becomes 0, this is also 0, this is also 0, so you will have b equal to 0 finally. Okay, so you found the value of b. Now let us take f of 1 equal to 0. Okay, now substituting 1 in the place of p of x, f of x, you have 2 into 1 cube minus 3 into 1 square plus a into 1 plus b equal to 0. Okay, so 2 into 1 cube is nothing but 1, so 2 into 1 is 2 minus 3 into 1 square is 1, so 3 into 1 is 3 plus you have a, and what is the value of b? B is nothing but 0. Okay, substituting. Clear? Now 2 minus 3 is minus 1 plus a equal to 0. So a is nothing but 1. Okay, so you got the value of b and a. That's all for this session. I'll meet you with a new set of questions in the next video. Like this video, share this video to your friends, and don't forget to subscribe. Your subscriptions and your likes tells me that you need more of these videos. Thanks for watching.